Now that the coronavirus has killed more Americans than 9/11, let's take a look at how the U.S. healthcare system is holding up. The city of Philadelphia was hoping to use the vacant Hahnemann Hospital to house some of their overflow of patients. Unfortunately, the billionaire owner Joel Friedman refuses to make a deal. This guy bought the hospital a few years back, let it go bankrupt, and then closed it last year hoping to sell off the prime real estate. Now he wants $6 million for a 6-month lease. And even though Pennsylvania has some counties that only have about 15 hospital beds for every 10,000 people, the city of Philadelphia cannot afford to make that deal, so the hospital will remain vacant. Because billionaires don't give a fuck about us and will not be saving us, especially not billionaire real estate developers. In New York City, they're constructing makeshift medical centers in Central Park because there are so many patients and so few hospitals. And why is that? Well, since 2003, 16 hospitals have closed due to privatization and consolidation because capitalism puts profits over people. And then in California, a 17-year-old kid went to an urgent care center with coronavirus symptoms and he was refused treatment because he didn't have insurance. And they told him to go down to the hospital, which he did. Unfortunately, on the way to the hospital, he died from a cardiac arrest. Dead because he had no insurance. We have a system that profits off of pain, and it is literally killing us. And this has been a problem long before the coronavirus. This is just shining a fucking spotlight on it. This is a fucking cruel system that works for the select few and punishes everyone else. And we need a drastic fucking change. No more of this incremental, moderate bullshit. And people will say, oh, you want the government to run your health care? No, I want the government to pay for our health care. And I want billionaires to pay their fair share. They're not going to help out of the goodness of their own heart. We have to fucking tax the shit out of them. And we have to prioritize health care as a country. When you prioritize health care and you prioritize health, everybody profits. Instead, we have a fucking system that prioritizes profits and lets nurses work double overtime and use fucking trash bags to try to protect themselves. Fucking dumbass country.